Hello everybody, this is Frogger here from Achievement Hunter, and I'm here playing Dragon Age 2, which is fantastic, by the way. And we are going for the Exorcist achievement, and this requires you to do a semi-hidden side quest known as Forbidden Knowledge. Depending on your actions in the first act, because this takes place at the very beginning of the second, this could be more hidden than others, but you'll know if it's hidden because when you go to your house at the beginning of Act 2, you're kind of told to go to your house, and if you go to your writing desk and you get this side quest, it's not hidden. If not, go to either the Chantry or Viscount's Keep, I believe, because I actually had this quest, and you'll see these waypoints, and go to these waypoints, and you'll find evil tomes. Now, a little bit of character knowledge. If you have Meryl with you, she will not like this. She will be very anti-destroying these books because, they are blood magic books. And, she uses some blood magic. So I would recommend bring her on for the final fight, but do not bring her on for the rest of it because each time you destroy a tome, you lose 10 friendship with her, and that can stack against you pretty quickly. Luckily for me, I'm playing a mage-friendly playthrough, so she's very happy with me usually. So I switched her out by here. And now we are getting to the ones that are actually difficult to find. These are in the Bone Pit. You can see here, this is kind of by the camp. You saw on the map that big open area in the middle was the camp. And you go into this unmarked cave called Cave. And inside there is going to be your third evil tome in order to destroy and find some lyrium. And I'm like, yay, lyrium. You can see there I swapped her out. Most of the problem I have with this whole thing is it's kind of hard to remember who to bring with you for these. Because I usually bring Meryl because she's a good DPS, but whatever. Now we're in the Wounded Coast. You can see this is kind of a straight shot from the entrance. Right there is a Quinn camp. And to the left of that is going to be, once again, another unmarked cave called Dark Cave. Now from here on out, all these areas are going to be filled with enemies. This has spiders and dragons in it. Dragons specifically a little bit later on in here. Just your normal-sized dragon, not the big dragons, which are a pain in the ass to kill. And I thought I'd mention this right now. I'm actually I'm playing this on casual just because I'm trying to get through this fairly quickly so I can get these videos out to you guys. This quest was hard, even on casual. Maybe it's just because my weapons aren't fantastic and I haven't been spending that much money. But, Jesus, you really want to be well equipped, especially on the higher difficulties on this mission. This is hard. I would definitely, that's why I definitely recommend bringing Meryl because she's a great DPS, especially if she's done correctly. But yeah, Sundermount, there's the Dalish Elves area, just kind of go straight. You're going to be going towards a fork in the road, not load. Go left, and there's going to be a door there you can kind of go right into. Now, this one is actually very hard because, it's not hard to find where the stuff is. It's just that the room in which you fight it is very difficult. Now, quick little side note, there's a side quest right there. I pick it up there. So, dropping some knowledge on you. This room here, there's a lot of fighting before you get to the tome. Like, that's a good, 10, 15-minute fight. And then you have to do another 10, 15-minute fight once you get to the tome. It's pretty difficult. So, be prepared for that. But, we're about to go to the final area, which is where we're going to fight the final boss. This is in the, once again, I forget, this is where the elves live underground. It's the dark something. But, brain fart, sorry. That's what happens when you drink way too much the night before. And you'll eventually get to this evil grimoire. And once you destroy it, you're going to be in for a hellish fight. I definitely don't recommend bringing in a second tank, especially if you're a tank, because I play as a tank. She kept pulling all the enemies with taunt, and I forgot to turn off that tactic. And it makes this fight really bad. I actually had to micromanage her after a while. Everyone else is fine, but she got pummeled because I'm trying to get the don't die during one act. But you can see there's a lot of rage demons. I believe that's technically a desire demon. You see here I'm switching over. Oh, one final thing I'd recommend. If you're going to be playing this and trying to go for the not dying achievement, switch your wheel there in the options menu to toggle. That really allows you to micromanage a lot better, because I hate holding down that trigger, but I found it a lot easier to do that. You see here I'm whittling away at them, and you can see she's already almost dead again after just using a potion. So I'm actually going to take control of her. This is what I actually had to do for a little bit, which was take control of her and run around. because Anders he had just used his heals. He dropped the heals on them. So I had to run around as her and going, I don't want to die, no! And she's even in shield stance. And it didn't even work. So, whatever. If I popped her out of shield stance, she probably would have done a lot more damage, but whatever. But, trying to get to where I can heal her so that she doesn't die. I'm like, just running around. But, yeah, this thing I'd recommend, you want to bring a decent tank. Hopefully that's you. You want to bring a decent damage dealer, which for me would have been Meryl, but I didn't bring her. And, I brought Isabella because she's a great rogue, and I've only had her almost die, like, here was the only time I almost had her die in this entire quest. You see here, I'm very close to whittling away here, down to my, like, 13th Rage Demon. And then we finally beat them, and then we get the pop-up for Exorcist. So, it's not that difficult, but you can always drop down the difficulty to casual. I even almost had trouble on casual, but keep that in mind. I've got a few more achievement-related quests here for Dragon Age 2, so I'll see you guys later at AchievementHunter.com.